So what we wanted to do today was to introduce everyone to what these different tinctures are, what's in them, and why they seem to be such a good match for the four styles.
So this is our mindfulness blend. And, I think with mindfulness, one of the key aspects that I focused on being incredibly helpful is just being able to relax and just being able to have that, there's that term equanimity where things come at you, but the response is so much less heightened. It's just, it comes and goes. And this is also featuring reishi because of its nervine qualities. And a nervine is something that helps relax the nervous system and just calms it down. And so this mindfulness blend is really helpful for soothing anxiety. And when we could really soothe our anxiety, we could step into the body a little bit easier and have that embodiment practice. And so, this mindfulness blend is going to be really helpful for things like yoga and meditation, mindfulness practice. It also comes with ashwagandha, which is a true adaptogen, very, very well known. And the interesting thing about that is that, in addition to holy basil, which is found in the blend, there's this element that I'm discovering that, when you reduce the levels of anxiety, you actually open up new channels of energy, because that constant anxiety, that chronic stress is actually just a drip, and it's a leak. It's a leak of your energy. And so if you can plug that by reducing those levels, then you find that you have more calm energy that you can direct. And so that can overall help the entire mindfulness practice by broadening your awareness. And I think just too, if you think about mindfulness as a broadening and being able to take in what's coming in the present moment versus anxiety, something that you're thinking about, maybe something in the future, or your bills, or rent needs to get paid. That focus is probably a lot more myopic onto that one single point, and you're going to begin to miss a lot of the different things that are coming in your environment. And so that mindfulness blend may be really helpful for helping your people really just settle into that space. It also has milky oats and licorice, and licorice is an herbalist's favorite. That is absolutely soothing as well, and in addition to milky oats. So this overall soothing tonic should help with allowing your clients to just settle back, reduce the noise, and just broaden into a better state of mindfulness.
Yeah, and I mean that's perfect, right? Because again, I know mindfulness as a term has been kind of, it's used all over the place now, and it's used in all kinds of contexts to the point that it almost doesn't mean anything anymore. People use it to mean, pick something, right? Or they use it as an umbrella to cover every kind of meditation. But, really the way we use it is to talk about practices where you are allowing whatever is happening in the present moment to be there as it is. And so that's interesting because you mentioned broadening perspective, right? And so for us, a lot of mindfulness is really about being able to step back from whatever's happening in the moment without getting attached to it. So not grasping things that we like and not pushing away things we don't like, but stepping back and just seeing things for what they are and letting them be there. And so you described that perfectly. And of course, from our perspective, being able to do that is, in fact, the exact opposite of stress and anxiety. With stress and anxiety, we tend to get attached. We get attached to our thoughts, to our feelings, to our body sensations, and, then kind of get fixated on things that are unpleasant and, are more future oriented. So, again, this is really exciting. And actually, this has been so far for me in my experimentation, I think my favorite.
Yeah. Once we added licorice, it immediately went from, something that felt like it was missing to I guess a bestseller, which is a good indicator that it's helping people, but also just, I love the taste of it, man. I think it's the licorice personally. It tends to harmonize everything. And it's also one that you feel.